when I played music, I didn't do a lot of cover songs or anything. I just learned how to play the basics. And then I got into some bands where we just wrote original songs. And sometimes I wish I had went a different route where I had learned other people's songs and stuff and maybe branched out more on my drumming. But like I've played with, a lot of heavier bands and stuff, but when I'm just jamming with anybody, I haven't jammed in a long time. But last year there was someone that writes some gospel songs and stuff, and he had a little recording studio over, and he'd come pick me up, and we'd go over there. I'd go over there and play his kit. The only thing was, he had it in another room, but he didn't have it soundproof enough to where, like, he was trying to record too. I couldn't play as hard as I wanted. Like on a big kit, I want to be able to play like this little kit. I don't beat real hard or nothing. But also, I try to be mindful that if any neighbors are out, I don't want to be too loud. Yeah, I remember that you played guitar and stuff, because a few of the sometimes I catch you, you'll do like some singing and stuff. I enjoyed being in a band. Like I said, the type of music I played was like heavy stuff, but we had a following. It was fun. It's like, but we just played what we wanted to. Like we'd write songs. We wrote songs that we thought that we liked, and it's weird. Like when you write something, you present it to the world. Like we didn't really care if you liked it or not, but if people did like it, that was a plus. It's kind of like when you start seeing other people dig your creation, then it kind of gives you a little extra, like, yeah. I mean, I would do it anyway. Like I like to create stuff. Like I write and I doodle around with drawing. And I mean, I'm not a good artist, but I like to write, and I've wrote all my life, but I've never really done much with it other than just write. So whether anything's ever officially like published and known by anybody is irrelevant. I'm still going to write. And also over the past couple of years, I've gotten really back into trying to do something musically, even if that's just taking a couple of drumsticks and beating on a bucket, and then every once in a while chanting out. Sometimes I'd beat on the buckets and I'd be like, I'd do like a like a kind of a Native American chant. Why I'd be beating on the bucket or like a storage tub, it'd be kind of a lower deep sound. And then there's been a few things over the past few months, and it's all improv though. It's like I am usually just doing it in a live setting on a live stream. I don't know. I always found like I said, I wish that I was the kind of musician that could just play anything. Like I could just, like I wish I was good at hearing a song and being able, and then I could probably do it. But it's been so, it's like I was always more just playing with someone. They just start playing a rhythm, and I just put a beat to it, or I put a beat. Okay, you have a good one. I thought you was leaving earlier, but thanks for staying around. And I hope that this week is more. I hope this week I find myself doing more live streams. I did one last week, and I think I did two, but one went pretty well, and then the second time it just kind of drizzled out. Well, have a good, wonderful day, though. There's somebody else been watching, I think, but I don't know who it is. You haven't chimed in the chat. If you feel like talking, go ahead and say something. We've been rolling for about 20 minutes. I'm going to roll for another. We'll try to stretch this out to an hour. I hate it when things are kind of going pretty good, and then I'm ready to like wrap it up at an hour, and then a couple more people will show up, and sometimes it's like you got to make the choice whether, okay, do I stay on? Do I really have anything? Like I don't have anything to do other than hang out. I could technically. My thought sometimes is too is